Hi everybody, Josh Ford here, running for the 2018 election for the U.S. Congress against Elizabeth Warren in Massachusetts. I want to talk to you today a little bit about elections, actually. First off, I want to talk to you about what happened down in Florida with Tim Canova versus Debbie Wasserman Schultz, one of Hillary's flying monkeys. She actually beat Tim Canova, and I found that quite shocking since Debbie was responsible and proven through paperwork released by WikiLeaks that she was in collusion to tamper with the election and cause Bernie Sanders to lose the election. So this woman, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who should be arrested for treason and sentenced to possible a death sentence, treason could come with a death penalty, or be life imprisonment. Instead, she's been reelected. That's kind of crazy. Who the hell would vote for her? So you really got to think, if she was willing to cheat in the primary, she more than likely cheated in this election. We know that she was having people drive around in white vans, tearing up election signs, and all kinds of money was funneled down through Hillary and all their charities. And so lots of money was sent down there to grease the wheels and make Debbie the Congresswoman of Florida. Disgusting. Hillary's just tacking one more nail into the coffin of this country. And, when I actually saw a video of DWS, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, being asked about the election fraud and stealing the election from Bernie, she had the nerve to simply say, you know what, that's really not part of this election, so that's something off to the side, don't pay attention to it. It's not really important. Frankly, I don't think anybody voted for this woman. You'd have to be absolutely insane to vote for someone that purposely and was proven to rig an election against the people of the entire country. So why would you trust her to run your state? In other news, when it comes to election fraud and tampering, a recent report was just released by Election Justice USA. Now, what their report recommends is that the primary results for Hillary Clinton should be decertified, and a new hand count of all paper ballots in all states that are in question should be counted by hand again. I think this is the least we can do, because when they looked from state to state to find out how many states had problems, take a guess. It wasn't one or two. 17 states had compelling evidence that election fraud and tampering took place. 17. It's almost half the country. So, let me read you the list real quick. Alabama, California, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, my home state of Massachusetts. Elizabeth Warren, where are you? Governor Baker, where are you? What are we going to do about this? Waiting for your responses. You're responsible for the elections that happen in your state. Do you have anything to say about this? Are you going to do anything about the coming election for the presidency? So that we know when we vote for Jill Stein and vote for the Green Party, that the Green Party will win by a landslide. Because so many people are currently college students in debt to colleges, and they know that Jill will erase that debt. It's a landslide victory for Jill Stein. It's simply mathematics, and as long as there's no election tampering, we should see Jill Stein as President of the United States. That's if there's no tampering. But as you can see, 17 states later, Debbie Wasserman Schultz still not under arrest. We could see some more tampering. Let's see. Frankly, these voting machines that we are currently using across this country have been proving to be hackable. In fact, very hackable, so much so that other countries around the world have banned them. They are illegal to have and use. Most other countries around the world do hand-counted ballots in public to assure the people that no cheating is being done. America is so far behind the rest of the world now, the only thing we lead this country in right now is two things: war and imprisoning our own population. It's insanity. We have to turn this around. We have to take money out of politics, and we need to make sure that our elections, there's no cheating. We need hand-counted ballots. We need hand-counted ballots in person, in public, so people can see, count, video, and be there where and when it happens. That way we know, you know what, person A wins or person B wins. We know, all right, I lost fair and square this time, but maybe next time my guy will get it. We don't have that kind of hope right now. Right now, if, according to Election Justice USA, Senator Sanders should have been given 184 more pledged delegates than he actually got. So if you add the 184 to Bernie's actual tally and subtract the 184 from the 359 for Hillary, Bernie wins in a landslide. Bernie wins. Hillary lost. We all know that. We all know there was election tampering and fraud, and we need to deal with this. There needs to be another vote. There needs to be some justice here. There are currently lawsuits in all the states that I mentioned before, suing and looking for justice. And that's what the American people deserve, is justice. I feel terrible for Tim Canova. I know he ran a good campaign down there, and he was a good man. Bernie Sanders was the best man for this country, and I haven't given up all hope that he's completely out of it. We know he was threatened. Several reporters have come forward saying Bernie had said that he was threatened to one of them that he needed to drop out or bad things were going to happen. So, being the older gentleman that he is, I think he fought like nobody's business, and I give him all the credit in the world for going as far and as hard as he did against the unlimited corruption of the oligarchy, as we've all seen. Let's keep fighting, people. I've seen some people a little down, a little out, and it's understandable because, we just saw Tim take a loss. But every time we put things front and center, every time we call out the oligarchy on the utter BS that they are, rigging our elections, that they are forcing our congressmen and women to take their money and then do whatever they say, we fight back and we take a little piece of our country back. We have to keep educating each other, helping each other out, and these 17 states that lost the election for Bernie because of the tampering, there needs to be another vote. We need a real straight up or down vote, Bernie Sanders versus Hillary Clinton, and I would like to see an upcoming debate with Bernie, Hillary, Trump, and Jill Stein. I think that would be the most amazing debate we could ever have in this country. So right now I know Jill Stein is pushing to get on the debate stage, and Hillary and Trump are scared to death of her. They don't want to actually have to deal with the truth and facing an honest official or an honest person trying to run against them and have to answer some serious questions truthfully. So it's going to be interesting. Please support Jill Stein for the Green Party, and please support me for the Green Party here in Massachusetts as I run for the U.S. Congress against Elizabeth Warren. So if you guys get a chance, contact Governor Baker, contact Elizabeth Warren. Ask them what they're going to do about the election fraud here in Massachusetts. Are they going to do anything about it? Are they going to ensure the people that it's not going to take place again in the future? I'd like an answer. I bet you would too. Thanks, everybody. Hope you all have a very nice weekend. Enjoy.